Hey everyone, I'm again. The tea I'm having today is a factory tea and semi-aged one, which is the 2011 Xiaguan Tuocha, which honestly doesn't say a lot, but that's the sample I've gotten from Liquid Proust, so that's the one I'll be drinking today. Now, I don't know a lot about factory teas, but one thing that's kind of intriguing to me is how this sampler was packaged as 2011 Xiaguan Tuocha, but it had the characteristic dimples or protrusions like a iron cake. So typical, so those like dents you have on an iron cake, those were present in that sample. So is that a tuocha? I'm not sure. Is the label perhaps marked incorrectly? Perhaps, I'm not sure. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I'll add a picture, but I'm guessing it won't say all that much. So I've added a filter just because there was a lot of debris when prying this open. It was a really big chunk and I just made it as small as possible, making sure not to add too much debris. So we'll see how that turns out. The leaves are, or the chunks are actually pretty small. A lot of fine debris was produced by it, but yeah, we'll see. So first impressions of this Xiaguan Tuocha. Alright, smells like musty, but in a good way. Smells like sweet wood, even smells a bit chocolatey. So yeah, very like deep notes, dark notes present. A lot of debris, so I'll keep this first rinse and first infusion quite short. Lovely color on that. Nice orange golden color. A lot of debris actually. I'm not used to that. Drinking boutique teas. Yeah, smells a bit musty to be honest. Let's go with a first infusion. Oh, that's me. First smell the wet leaf. Yeah, like musty wood. Perhaps a bit of fruit in there, but mostly musty wood. Yeah, and yeah, very debris-like, very broken up leaves. Really not what I'm accustomed to drinking this younger boutique pour. But yeah, like I said, nice color, some activity going on, and let's just have a quick first taste of the tea. Cheers, everyone. Light mouthfeel. Yeah, sweet, very sweet. No astringency whatsoever, hardly any bitterness. Upfront, sweet wood, but very light in terms of taste. There's not a lot going on as of right now, and the leaves have barely opened up, so I'll just give this a quick second. Let's see how that one turns out. I'll stir the leaves a bit. They're starting to open up just a bit. Alright, so a lot more activity going on right now. Sorry for the clock in the background, it is 8 o'clock in the evening. Very nice color, a lot more activity going on. I think this will be a steep that will give me a decent first impression. I'm gonna pour this off. Yeah, sweet wood still, a little musty. Yeah, seems a lot thicker. The color on the liquor is actually also a lot darker. It seems like a bit thicker as well. Cheers. Okay, it is in fact thicker. Yeah, I can feel some mouth coating. It's there's nothing that really stands out. I mean, it's not the sweetest tea. It's not the there is some astringency present right now, but it isn't the most astringent tea. It isn't the most bitter tea. It's got no real pronounced kind of taste, like you couldn't at all call this citrusy or fruity or floral or anything, just like, yeah, sweet wood. That's what I'd compare it to the most. But it's nice to drink. It's mouth coating. It's nice. It lingers a bit in terms of taste. So that's quite nice. I don't think my first impression will change all that much, so I'll just go through a couple more infusions and see you in the middle steeps. Alright, brewing up the 6th infusion of this Xiaguan. The leaves have definitely opened up more, and you can see the leaves are pretty small, pretty cut up. And yeah, the tea hasn't really evolved all that much in terms of taste. It's still very wood up front. But the astringency has been building. The inside of my mouth and the top of my mouth are right now feeling quite rough. As you can see, leaves are pretty broken up. Yeah, and the tea has become more viscous. And apart from that, yeah, I think I'm getting like a mild warming sensation plus some mouth salivation, which is nice. So yeah, as of right now, not really that impressed by this tea. I can't say for sure it's a generic Tuocha. Yeah, not getting a lot from this compared with boutique shampoo, but it's still nice to drink. I mean, this would be the perfect tea to drink while accompanying me to at work, for example. Yeah, taste is just quite the same, like musty sweet wood. That's what I'd call it. So I'll just go through the complete tea and see you in the late steeps with my final verdict. Alright, so brewing the final infusion. It's the it's the 11th infusion I did. So yeah, didn't do a lot of infusions anymore. This one brewed for 4 minutes. And well, not a lot has changed. Still the same woody, lightly musty flavor I get. Astringency is building a little more, but drinking the tea is very sweet. So yeah, that's quite nice. There's nothing blowing me away at all about this tea. It's not that interesting. It is decently thick though. That's one thing it's got going for it. So yeah, I think, yeah, if you're looking for something to drink but don't want to pay too much attention to the session, I think this could be a great tea. But apart from that, quite bland, to be honest. There's one thing I noted, and I don't know if it's the tea, but I've had a pretty busy day. I did a lot of chores. I actually walked a lot. But this tea has me, or I'm feeling quite like my limbs are quite heavy right now. So don't know if it's the tea or just me being tired. I'll have to do some more sessions with this tea to find out if it's not a placebo. So that's where I'll end the video. Let me know if you've had this tea, what your experiences with it are. what other Xiaguan you could recommend that is perhaps a little more interesting. And yeah, consider liking the video, subscribing for more videos. So cheers and have a nice day.